child, Katy Perry. Ooh. It's like we knew this album wasn't gonna do well, but like, woo, child. But I'm not gonna listen to the internet, Katy. I'm gonna listen to the album myself because you know what? I actually do like, I'm his queen, I'm his drug, I'm everything. And you know, listen, I don't like Lifetimes and I don't like Woman's World, but like there's gotta be other songs on this album that I like, right? Has Katy completely ruined her legacy? Or was it already ruined since Witness? Smile? Prism? No, not Prism. Maybe. Well, let's have a conversation about this because this is Woo Child. Woo Child. Woo Child, thank y'all for picking up my call. I know we are not in the typical studio. We're not in the typical setup. I am back home in Michigan. I've been here for about a week now. I'm gonna be here for another week. I'm visiting family, you guys. I just feel like I'm at this age where like I've been grinding throughout my 20s and my teenage years really. I feel like I need to be home more with my family and being around them, and I'm missing like younger siblings growing up and things like that. So I'm gonna start like being home a little bit more often throughout the year. And instead of being only home for like 48 hours because I will leave immediately as soon as my family get on my nerves. I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm calling y'all from my parents' home, but Katy Perry released this album over this weekend, okay? And the numbers have come out for Katy Perry 143, and I think she's predicted to do top 10, which is stunning. We love that for her. I think between 35 to 40K in the first week. Ooh, for Katy Perry? This is Katy Perry we talking about, y'all. But we can't act like we didn't see the signs coming in the water. The Katy Perry working with Dr. Luke thing, although it is a dark horse, and it has messed up her power, and their relationship really has never really been over. I don't want to really dwell on that and make that the reason why this is flopping. I think there's something bigger and something that's disconnecting with this era. So no, I have not listened to the album, but I did watch her Rock in Rio performance over this weekend. So I did hear some of the album. I just don't know what the songs are really, so I need to like sit down with y'all and like listen to the songs for real, for real. That Rock in Rio performance was so all over the place. It felt rushed and it didn't give me the same type of execution she did during the VMAs. Katy Cats, listen, I know y'all not gonna live for me what I have to say about this, but Katy Perry in this era is in her fag hag era. Yeah, I said it. It seems so forced. It seems like she's trying to be a part of the gays and like be cool with the gays and like I'm now. And I'm like, girl, stop, Katy. Like, Katy, just be camp and be Katy Perry. Catherine, girl, your Catherine Hudson is showing. Katy Cats also, I don't live for how the Katy Cats are trying to like comfort Gaga. You know, I'm always gonna stand up for my mother monster first, no shade. And I am a monster, but I love Katy Perry's music. It doesn't matter if you're a Barb or a Monster or a Beehive member, there's no way you could have loved pop music in the 2010s without loving Katy Perry, or at least liking a song or two. So I'm not gonna sit up here and act like Katy Perry's music has never been like that girl. Katy Perry is that girl when it comes to music, no shade, especially when it comes to pop music. But maybe that was just a time and an era and a moment for her, you know? Now on this Woo Child call, we're going to listen to this album together and get my real reaction in time. Like I said, I listened to some of the songs on the Rock in Rio performance, but I was left looking like, what the hell is going on? And I said, you know what? I'm gonna save my judgment until we sit down and talk together because it could be completely different, right? When you listen to the album in totality. Okay, it's only 11 songs. It's only 33 minutes. Love that for her. Really love that for me as well. Now, you know how this goes. On YouTube, it's going to be cut up, but on Patreon, you can watch this completely full. And come be a part of the Timeless Patreon family, girl. Like, what have you been doing? Like, what? Where have you been? All right, let's get into it. Woman's World, we know how this goes. Sexy, clumsy, yeah, so soft, so strong. She ate that. That's the most dated song I've ever heard in my entire life. She knows she know better than that song. Maybe she don't know better. Let me keep going. Before I give my full opinion, let me just keep going. Let's go right into Gimme Gimme with 21 Savage. That's interesting. Okay, love this for us. Why sound like an Empire beat a little bit? 21 opens up the song. This is uninspired as hell. This is uninspired as hell. Why does she sound like she don't want to be in the studio? Nobody's hopping on any hate train with Katy Perry. Like, I do notice there is a hate train of, like, it's popular, it's funny to hate on Katy Perry right now because this album allegedly is that bad. But I don't think that I'm not want to bandwagon on that, right? I'm going to try to find the silver lining in this. But I will say this, just off of this alone, it sounds unmotivated. It sounded like Katy, like, girl, it's like you like, girl, I guess I'm here. I'm in the booth. Let's write these tired ass words. Who wrote this song? Who wrote this? Should be one writer. This should only be. Why is there so many writers? Oh, Dr. Luke produced everything on this child besides one song, damn near. Oh my goodness. Okay. Why are there so many writers? Maybe somebody just said, instead of use a you, because you know you'll get credited for that. Because this is gimme, stop wasting my time. Oh, I love that. Ooh, this is tired. Why did she put a harmony on the gimmes at least? Get a little, little ear, look at something. No harmonies, no like effect on the gimmes, like nothing, girl. It's almost like, okay, very empty. It's a very empty track, right? On a song that's less than 3 minutes, by the way. 21 Savage has 2 verses on a song that's less than 3 minutes.
You want me to chase beat my body playing with me?
Katy, this is tired. Katy, this is only the second song in here. There's only 11 songs on the album, by the way. And I heard that she's thinking about putting a deluxe out. Girl, what? A deluxe of what? Usually a deluxe means like, oh, I got something else. Because you already love the album. I have something that's going to really make you love it. Why would you put a deluxe out to this, Katy? Can I skip this song? If that's the rest of this, is this how this rest of this go? I'm actually very interested in Gorgeous with Kim Petras. Can I skip to that? And that's interesting. Do you think that Gorgeous and Kim Petras, that happened because of Dr. Luke? Or do you think Katy was like, oh my God, we need Kim Petras? Like, I'd love to know. Something tells me, like, did Dr. Luke produce Gorgeous? That he did. So something tells me that Dr. Luke was like, oh my God, we got to put Kim on this. And Katy was like, who? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, I'm kidding. But imagine. All right, this is Gorgeous with Kim Petras. Oh, I like this. I'm not mad at this. I should be. Gorgeous. Hey! Now, wait a minute, because that harmony was fab. Harmony was fab, Katy. Okay, Miss Bitch. Oh, this is nice. Uh-oh. Yeah! Once again, lyrically, she ain't talking about shit. Lyrically, she ain't talking about a damn thing. Lyrically, she couldn't tell you what the hell she's talking about. Once again, I don't know why there's so many writers on this. There could have been 2 writers on this and y'all could have made the song. No shade. But I like the production. Unfortunately, it's Dr. Luke on the production, I hate to say. And Von Oliver and Malibu Barbie. I'm going to say they probably did most of the work because I think Dr. Luke is like infamously known for just putting his name on shit because of contracts and shit. So Von Oliver and Malibu Barbie probably was the ones that really did it, but we ain't going to talk about it like that. I know some TV on the scenes about Dr. Luke and how he works, girl. Okay. This is tired. It's tired, but I like it. Oh, this is about to be a mess of a call. It's tired, but I like it. And I shouldn't, but I do. Gorgeous. Love that harmony. Well, now you know. That's what makes it seem like you white woman fag hag. And I don't like that. Like, it's like all unauthentic. And I will say this. Don't she seem uncomfortable in this era a little bit? Like, it seems, I don't know, something. And I've been saying this for a minute. That something felt forced about this era, but it is really, I'm starting to see like, she wants to like tap into the gay rave club culture. And I love that for you, Katy. Actually, I really do. But like, no shade, Katy, but like you already had the gays. Katy, you already had the gays. Maybe little white girls before the gays. Like little teenage, like little teenage girls, probably before the gays. And probably predominantly white gays, no shade. But like, you had the gays. So I don't know, you didn't have to really try hard. You know what I mean? Like, you could have authentically just been like you. But then again, this could be tailored directly to the white gays. Oh, well, definitely in the Woman's World video. Yeah, well, now this is all making sense, isn't it? I like it. I don't love it, but I do like it. I don't know if I would go back to Gorgeous. Like, I don't know if I didn't save it to my phone. But it's not a bad song. All right, the next one is I'm His, He's Mine. And this could be biased because Dochi's on the record. Also could be biased because it's a Crystal Waters sample, girl. You know, so I could be very biased here, okay? If you took away the Crystal Water sample and you took away Dochi, this song would be tired. Okay? Because even when I can see you flirting. Something about Katy's lyrical content this time around is tired. And this is coming from somebody, now mind you, Katy is like, she never really had like, she wasn't a thesaurus when it came to lyrics, but like, the bitch had substance, you know what I'm saying? Even on Smile, I think Smile is tired of as album Smile was. She had some songs on there where it was like, yeah, speak your shit, Miss Bitch. And it's like, maybe she was like, okay, maybe I'm talking too much. I'm every woman he wants and needs. Also, did somebody cheat? Was Orlando Bloom? What happened, Katy? Is there some tea behind this song, Katy? Are you like in your like drunken love era where you're like, that's my man, that's my husband, I love him? Like, is this like your I love him song? Or did something really happen? Did somebody try to get it? Because Orlando Bloom is fine. That's one fine piece of man. And he always has been. Orlando Bloom, girl, you know. But like, here's the thing, right? Has somebody tried to get in Orlando Bloom's like DMs recently or something? Like to the point where you're like, bitch, calm your pussies, okay? And maybe something happened where it's like somebody in the industry tried to get at Orlando Bloom. Because I could see somebody trying to get at Orlando Bloom in front of Katy. And she's like, oh my God, how dare you? I'm Katy Perry. She said, I'm his. And guess what, bitch? He's mine. Like, somebody tried to get at Orlando Bloom. I'm convinced. On him like a suntan. Gonna get your own man. Something about that just like, because you know Katy can't read. Like, ooh, not like that. Not like that. Ooh, Jesus. Not like that. In the sense of, in the gay sense, Katy can't read. In the sense of, you remember Swish Swish? Ooh, she was tired when she was trying to read Taylor Swift. And it was just like, this is the best you could do, Katy? This is the best you could read Taylor Swift on? Like, this is the best you could read? So, this is, in my mind, Katy trying to clap back at said girl that was trying to get into Orlando Bloom's DMs. Does that make sense? Don't get your own man. I'm sleeping in the sweatpants. That's disgusting. Katy, that don't. Go and get your own man. You all up in his DM. I'm sleeping in his sweatpants. Like, that's your clap back from a bitch trying to get at your man? And if my man was Orlando Bloom, that would not be my clap back, bitch. I will be making sure you felt it, bitch. I'll make sure you felt it, bitch. I'm Katy Perry, girl. I'm Catherine Hudson up in here. Girl, please. Catherine Bloom. I'm sorry. Clock that T. Say, what? And that little, in the back, she say, love that. I really wish you should have gave Dochi 2 verses like you gave Forever 21. I almost called that man Forever 21. Yes, I did. Y'all heard me up in here? You should have gave Dochi 2 verses like you gave, I almost called him Forever 21 once again, 21 Savage. His name is Forever 21 at this point. You should have gave, baby, you should have given Dochi a second verse like you gave Forever 21. That's how I feel. Let's go to Crush, all right? Let's go to Crush. What is Crush? This is, okay. Oh, wow. I just realized 3 songs in a row with features. This is solely produced by Dr. Luke, okay? It's a little dated, too, but we ain't gonna talk about it too much. I don't like this. Katy, I'm sorry, babe, but this is tired. Katy, you know better than this. All right, let me make this point here. I'm gonna make this point, right? Katy, this album is making me feel like something I've always felt about Katy Perry, but like I never said out loud because like I never wanted to be like mean about it, but we gotta say it here. Katy, you seem more like a product than an artist. Ooh. When I was younger, I would try to figure out what was this common denominator between her and Gaga? What was this the separation between her and Gaga, or even not even just Gaga, even other pop acts at the time. And I was like, oh, I get it now. Those are artists. Those are artists that have to turn their art into products to sell, to make commercial. Katy and Capitol Records, okay, and Dr. Luke, okay, have always kind of pitched Katy and packaged Katy as a product, as a commercial product, which kind of makes sense why she never got a Grammy, but she got hits up the wazoo. And nobody else ain't got that. No shade, because it's almost like they engineered her to be able to be a product and not an artist first. Not saying that she's not an artist at all, okay, Katy Katz, I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is it just gives that she's a product first and then an artist. Like what her singles, songs, image, all of it is packaged as a product first in mind. And then, oh yeah, she's also an artist too. That logic got me to thinking more on and answering maybe why she's not surviving well in this new era of music and why she only worked so well in the 2010s, because follow along, walk with me, take my hand, sis, walk with me. In the 2010s, what we could listen to, right, was very limited, and it was very organized and manufactured, right, of what was popular and what was not, and what was forced into the general public. In today's world, we have many options as listeners, as consumers of music, you know. You have your favorite independent pop artists, you have your favorite artists that are not even popular really, but they fuel you up, like they give you what you need. The upside of streaming, for real, but could be a downside if you look at it another way, but I say an upside, is that you have variety now. And music does not have to live on the top 10, top 40, or even top 100 songs anymore. I know people that don't even pay attention to the top 100. I know people that don't even know what songs are on the top 10. They could even care less because they have their own songs and playlists that they have curated and they listen to on their own time. So I say all that to say, right? Artists like Katy Perry, which in my point of being a product, and please understand I'm not saying that disrespectfully, because Katy Perry did it beautifully and a lot of bitches wish they could do what Katy Perry did. Let's start there, okay? A lot of bitches wish they could do what Katy Perry and Capitol Records did, but here's the thing. Katy was the prime example of what could be pushed, what could be sold, what could be marketed, and this is what you're listening to. Nowadays, Katy Perry is among the sea of Chappell Roans and Sabrina Carpenters, and then there's the girls that are not majorly signed who are doing well amongst the demographic that Katy's trying to pull from, right? Which is why I said she gives fag hag nowadays, because it's like, Katy, you already had this audience, but you're trying to like cater to, you're trying to pull that demographic because that demographic has slipped away from you because you no longer keep up, or you're no longer the forced kind of perspective that us gays had to listen to. I'm only using Gaga as an example, not to compare these women, not to force them against each other, because I don't like how the fandoms are doing that right now. Like, you know, Gaga's having one of the biggest years of her career and becoming like one of the top 3-4 stream people in the world, but like, we're not gonna talk about my mother like that, you know? You compare that to a Gaga who has literally transformed her art every single time, reinvented herself every single era, got into acting, got into activism, got into politics, using her music as politics, using her art in different facets of the entertainment industry in general. So she didn't get trapped into the, I'm just a commercial artist. No, baby. I could do this, I could do that, I could do this, I could do this, I could do that. And by the way, I'm about to make another album. I'm about to make an album that you probably didn't even see coming. I'm about to do jazz. I'm doing a jazz album. And I'm not gonna do a jazz album just to like, oh my God, I'm doing a jazz album, you guys. And she didn't just do a jazz album to diversify her discography, which it did. She did a jazz album because she authentically loved it and she could honestly do it. Which is why, to me, people like Gaga and B, they're artists first and then their products after. And you have to become a product. No shade, every artist that makes music professionally, you do have to become a product at some point. No shade. If you want to accumulate a big fan base and or be a really big figure in music or have a big fan base where you can tour and do all these things, at some point you do have to package yourself to be a product. So Katy is not doing anything wrong per se. But the double-edged sword of that is you pigeonhole yourself into just being the product. And so when you try to do things like 143, that could be genuinely something Katy wanted to do, could be something that Katy was authentically in and also had every hand in picking and making and putting together. This is her, this 143 could be her full artistry on display. just speaking figuratively, right? But it will never register that way because Katy has always been viewed by the GP as just the firework lady. And I'm listening to Crush, and I'm listening to Woman's World, and some of these songs on this album so far, it sounds unmotivated because she's not an artist first. She's known, and her brand for the past 15, 20 years has been to make hits, chart very well, go on massive tours, sell hella merchandise, and go home. Thanks. That's enough for me. And we're in this new era where the GP doesn't really have to listen to music that's being serviced to them anymore because they have choices now. And unfortunately, I don't know if Katy Perry is that choice anymore. For everybody, at least. We're still on Crush, by the way. I'm sorry, I went on a whole rant. I'm sorry. That's bad. It's bad. Crush is bad. That's probably the worst song on the album so far. Well, not Lifetimes, we're right after. I don't know Lifetimes still. Lifetimes is so unmotivated to me. Like, it could really be a really good dance pop record if you really wanted to get it, if she really wanted it to be. But it seems like it's like a generic run-of-the-mill, like, it seemed like Dr. Luke was like, oh, I got this file for you, girl. Just sing like these layers real quick and we'll put it out. Lifetimes is just so unmotivated to me. It really is. The next song is called All the Love. I couldn't see, oh no. Okay, y'all could have ate that up. It sounds like a 2013 song, I ain't gonna hold you. And not in a good way. Not in a good way. I feel like I just walked into a Claire's. And they were like, oh my God, we have a 50% off discount sale. Are you excited? And this is playing in the loudspeaker. No. No, Katy. No. Katy, no. This is the same bitch that made Wide Awake. Ooh, that's my song. Ooh, Wide Awake does it for me. And you made All the Love? Okay, next song is called Nirvana. I'm sorry, I have to move on. All the Love is tired, girl. Sound like All the Love. Wait, why does this... Hold on. Okay. I'm not mad at this beat. I'm not mad at this one. I don't know why the beginning sounds like Britney Spears. I can't think of the song right now. It's like a Britney Spears song, though. Is it Hold It Against Me? Or Till the World Ends? It's something from Femme Fatale. Walk With Me, though. I could be wrong. But it has like that feel. I'm not mad at Nirvana. It sounds better than Lifetimes and Crush and All the Love. Yeah. I'm not mad at this one. Love that. Would I go back to it? No. But it's not bad. It's pretty empty, huh? Oh, I kind of like Nirvana and it went nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. The next song's called Artificial. Okay. I don't remember performing this, and if she did, I did not remember this. I like this. Yeah. I'm not mad at this one. Yes! Oh, once again, I could like it because I like Jids. Oh, I like JID, so I could be biased. But I like the beat on this. I hate that the song is so short, though. I might go back to Artificial. I may need to sit with Artificial a little longer. Sing, Katy. I don't like it. Because why is it that short and why would it do that? That's tired. That was a cop-out. Artificial could have been a bop. So Von Oliver and Dr. Luke are all over this album. Why does it sound so empty? Give me... Can I skip Truth? I don't like it. Like, I don't like it at all. Like, not even... Can I skip this one, y'all? I don't like Truth. We're gonna go to Wonder. This is the last song on the album. One day when we're older... Oh, is this Daisy? Oh, I love... Oh, I love this, Katy! This low-key could have been a single. And it could have spoke to the audience that, like, the GP as far as, like, that roar, I got the eye of the tiger, or this is the part of me. This could have been like, you could have tapped into that with this single. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. But like, Wonder could have been like that This is the part of me that you never gonna... Could have tapped to that audience. Maybe I'm wrong. How about that? The most influenced and the most motivated seeming song on this album is not produced by Dr. Luke, and it's about her daughter. And it's a love letter to her daughter. Interesting. And the lyrics are better on this. Girl, this got less writers than the ones... I'm sorry, Wonder is gagging me. Because it has no Dr. Luke, and less writers than the songs that she ain't talking about shit, and it's empty as hell. Huh. I love that. She ate that. That's the best song on the album. That top, she ate that. Daisy, you wrapped your mama up. No shade. Wrapped your mama right on that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, and them in between, is 143. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's a tired album. Unfortunately, she is a tired album. And I think Katy knows that, unfortunately. And which is sad because I think that she thinks that this is her best work currently. That's interesting. I don't know, Katy. I wouldn't be mad at you if you was like, you know what? I did release an album, but I'm done. I wouldn't be mad if Katy Perry retired from music. I mean, you don't need to make no more music. Katy, Katy. I know them. At least, hopefully, your deal that you got with Capitol. I'm hoping that you're still making money on those diamond records you got. Girl, I would let the music industry go and go be Catherine Hudson Bloom. No shade. And go raise Daisy up, honey, and do some shows here and there, or judge American Idol or something. You shouldn't have left that gig, no shade. Because 143 just wasn't called for, nor needed. I don't even think from your fan base, girl. I don't even think Katy Cats are like, I still listening to Prism. I still love Witness a little bit. No shade. Y'all didn't like Witness, but I liked Witness. I said it. Ooh, child. All right, Todd's Army, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about, I'm going to say Witness 143. Am I tripping about it being like, okay. This just sounds like this is a product of Capitol Records that, you know, they told her, hey, here's a check, okay? Or a contract that you need to finish. And go and make that money for us, girl. Thanks. Not even a hit single. Not even a hit single off this album. That's crazy, because at least Smile, I think, had a hit single. Like Harley's in Hawaii or something like that. And at least Witness had a hit single. 2, 3. Oof, not even a hit single, girl. All right, Todd's Army, I love you for picking up my call as always. And I will call y'all back real soon. Bye, Army.